Good morning. Welcome to 18 Acres Journals. My name is Linda, and I welcome each and every one of you. I pray you're having a wonderful day on this Flip Through Friday. I started something entirely different than I've ever done before. Had a conversation with my daughter. She suggested that I make this kind of journal and that kind of journal, and I started listening to her advice with the understanding that this would be probably for her. Her birthday's coming up in November. I know for a fact she hardly ever watches my channel, so we're safe. She is an avid book reader, and this is a book journal that I created for her. I guess there's a lot of you out there who love to read. I don't have time. I'm busy writing, making these, cooking, taking care of chickens. Anyhow, she puts her name here. She can decorate the pages however she chooses, but I did this for her. Now, being as her birthday's in November, I figured these will be her goals for 2026. I just decorated it to kind of correspond with the cover itself. I threw up a couple of pictures in there, some vintage book pages. I tore them up. So book goals for 2026 here. Count her book count page here with her tracker. She can, I don't know how she does it. This is what book people do. Here's a series tracker page. She can have it as a spread for both pages if she chooses. This is a thing I saw online, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 challenge. You read one book a month, physically the book to be read only, not necessarily just any book, but there's a list of to be read books in the back, and you have to read one of them a month. And I guess she can write her names on here. 2 classics, 3 rereads, 4 nonfiction, and 5 series completed. And if I were a book reader, I would want to pick the series that only had like 3 books in them, not the ones that have 7 and 8 books, because that's going to be hard to complete. Although there are some of you out there. Here's the to be read cart. So you write the names of the books you want to read here. And this was just something that I had. Books wanted. Give you all you can from your bookcase for our soldiers and sailors. Leave at any public library. I don't know if we still do that, but it's a good thought, isn't it? Okay, I just noticed there's a piece poking off the edge of the page. I gotta take care of that. And I'm just trying to make it a special book for her. She has a little place where she writes stuff down, but this will give her something brand new to work with in 2026. Then there's a little bookshelf up here, and she could color those with her markers if she chooses, from A to Z spread. According to the internet, that means you have to read a book that has the title. In the title has an A, a B, a C, a D, all the way through to Z. So I thought that was pretty cool. And you can list the titles here and mark them off. It says grown-ups enjoy reading also. The ins and outs for the year. So there are books that she reads that she doesn't really like. They say do not finish is the DNF of the thing. This is where you would write down, oh, I'm keeping this. This is working and this is not working, and I like to read these and I don't like to read these. So this would be the place for her to put all that. And these are the 25 books for the year 2026. She can capture the pictures and paste them on these little things, or just handwrite the names with a different color. And I gave her 25 spots. Here's a page for all the most anticipated, because she looks at the release, oh, so and so is being released and such. She can write those dates here. And here's her reading bucket list. Now, I had some samples that I had printed up, and I was going to write them on there, but I thought Her bucket list might be different than this one, but here's some examples. Flowers on the cover. She has to read a book with a flower on the cover. New to me, an author, a local author, a historical fiction, a book that intimidates me, a book that's under 300 pages, a classic, a let in the summer kind of book, enemies to lovers kind of book, read a book in a day, over 1,000 pages read, a novella, a Goodreads classic winner, a DNF. And DNF is do not finish, so she has to finish a do not finish book. Start a new series. Finish a monthly TBR. Kindle Unlimited. A rom-com. A library book. A screen adaptation. So those are some suggestions, but she can write those down on here. And this was just pretty. It says the year 1737. And this says, visit the library. And the reading bucket list, I gave her ample space to write all those. And then here's just an empty page for her to do whatever she wants with. And then we start her monthly spread. And she gets to choose what she's doing in January. She can fill it in February, and March, and April, and May, and June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and then we have another spread that she can do whatever she wants with, and I have some empty pages in the back for her to decorate and do what she wants with. And then the last page I wrote appendix. And then I gave her a pocket with some cute little photos of, this is books and reading, and this is a bookshelf of the guys, and just things that she could add to her pages if she chose to. But they're in the back of the book. And this is the back of the book. And that's it, guys. Just a cute little book for my daughter to keep track of all her books. And when I say all her books, I'm not kidding. OMG. I asked her how she can read that many books. She goes, I don't know. Sometimes it takes me 2 days. Sometimes I can get it done in a day. I'm thinking, I'd be lucky if I finished one book in a month. Anyhow, I just thought that this would be something cute to show you guys. It's a personal thing for my daughter. And I hope she likes it. Thank you guys so much for following with me on this Friday flip through. Y'all have a blessed day.